Wholeness, everybody. They be wishing they could, cause the people good. I do the people good. I be rising, good rising, good rising. Hope y'all rising these times. And y'all rising is good, grand, whatever is good to you. Even if you're doing a good morning, you will. Away from me, if they really can't see who would his heart be, who would his heart be? They really be trying. So they really can see what his heart is. Looking their lives away from me. I be living in my trees. They be wishing they could. Y'all got touch me. Don't get mad, don't get glad. They could. They be wishing they could. They be wishing they could. 'Cause I do the people good. I do the people good. That one thing people can say about me is I be doing people good, period. You can't say shit bad about me. Cause my intentions is always pure going out to anybody. Cause I would want the same thing from whoever it is that I'm dealing with. You see what I'm saying? I have no problem with being myself in all facets of me. The jovial me. You see, a lot of people can't, you know what, a lot of people are scared to be happy. I notice. They scared to live in their authenticity. You see? Because they've been pretending their whole life to be something that they not. You see? And so when they get hit with what they are not or who they are not, they get mad. And so that's why I encourage people, you know, because they could cause somebody to lose their mind when they've been living in a false self or a false identity. You see? That's why I always recommend people to and if y'all, thank y'all for being here, but if you in here, please press a like. It does help my channel to grow, so, and that's what, you know, I do want to do while I'm, you know, speaking up on this message. But people, you know, they don't like to live in their authenticity because they don't know how it feels to be them. They've been trying to be something else so much in their life that being themselves is something odd, or it's something that don't feel right, or they been so, like, when they do attempt to be themselves, they're being made fun of. You see, people have a disliking to what it is that, you know, they stand in and on. And y'all can't be like that with y'all self, period. Y'all don't want to be out here losing y'all mind because y'all don't like y'all self. Y'all don't like who it is that you are authentically. Period. That's why I said on my live, either way it go, you know, I don't care whether somebody fucking with me or not. I fucks with me hard. And I like the things that I create. I like the things that make me who it is that I am. You see, it was at one point in my life, I was very timid, docile, domesticated, and all that. But through being all that, I was just being myself. Instead I had to wake up to the strength that was placed within me. You see what I'm saying? I was always, quiet, shy, whatever, didn't want to say too much. You know what I'm saying? Just, staying to myself, quite reserved. And I'm still like that. But at the same time, I do have a voice and I do have an opinion on things. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when people hear me speak or they hear me talk or they hear um, they they know my point of view and they don't like it or whatever like that, they feel like they gotta dislike me. I'm like, well, I know you got a different point of view, but that don't mean I don't like you. It just means that we different. That I'm unique, and you unique, having your own perspective on things. You see, if everybody was the same, then that'll be a boring ass world. I'm just saying, where's the fun in that? I just want a world to where everybody is respecting everybody being who it is that they are. Thank you for the light. Thank you for being here. I had a few people come in and they left out when I said like the video. I think that's funny. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of people be so in the box, and so when they see people that's outside the box or outside the norm, they automatically don't like them, especially if they've been knowing you for some time, like they know you when you was little, so they think that you supposed to be that person the whole time. Like, you supposed to be growing. You Everybody's supposed to be growing up. I ain't saying like be serious or like how they say that you an adult or whatever like that. Okay, I'm an adult, but I like to create things as when I was a child, and that's what I like to do, and that's what I do today, and that's why the Most Highs take care of me, because I stay true to being childlike, not being childish, but being childlike, continually creating things. Ain't that's what the Most Highs do? The Mother and the Father continues to create. They created the heavens and the earth. So why y'all feel? And I feel like especially when people say, "Oh, well, you too old." Certain people too old to be doing certain things. I'm like, well, you not too old to be creating anything. Ah, unless you lose your arm or you lose your leg, and most of the time, even if you lose that, you still can create. Period. You still can be who it is that you are. That shouldn't stop you from being genuine love, or being genuinely a genuine being to people around you. Don't you want others to be genuine around you? Okay. You see, and that's why I feel like I always be in like a state of being alone or by myself, because I know really I ain't never alone. You see, you ain't never really alone, and some people feel like they have to have people around them to validate them. You see what I'm saying? I get validated by the Most Highs. You see, I don't need, and I know that's a problem with a whole bunch of people. They like, well, especially the gang stalkers, the ones that be gang stalking me. They'll put me in a predicament where ain't nobody paying attention to me like I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I know they're paying attention to me. That's the reason why they there. You see what I'm saying? So when people put me in predicaments like that, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I love who it is that I am authentically, and I know the Most High had loves me who it is that I am, and created me to be who it is that I am. So for me, anybody to think that I'm about to be something else other than what I am to be validated by somebody, you got me fucked up. All the way. You weird. I'm just saying. Don't you should be walking around feeling like people have to validate you when you already got your validation from the Most High, especially by walking in and on purpose. And when I say walking in and on purpose, that means being authentically you. Even if you don't really understand or don't really know who it is that you are. But something in you, they said that the highest frequency or the highest vibration is when people be who it is they are. It's like they give off a certain frequency. You know how those people be putting them kind of programs, and they monitor people, or they experiment with people with they different cameras and lenses and monitoring things and all that. They notice that when somebody is being authentically them, that's the highest vibration. Not love, but for me, being authentically who it is that you are, that's love right there, period. That's you loving yourself. And so that's why I get up here, I rap, I sing, I dance, I say what it is that I need to say. And if don't nobody like it, I don't give a fuck. You see, I was placed here to say the things that I need to say for those who need to hear it so they can change their lives. You see? And so nobody can't stop me from doing that. And that's what I'm thankful for. Thank you for the light. Thank you for being here. You see? And so a lot of people that you grew up with want you to go back to being an older version of yourself. Something that you done came out of, you done transformed out of that. You done came out of the cocoon of ignorance of who you are. And now you're flapping your wings. They want you to go back to being weak, timid, shy. You know what I'm saying? Not saying nothing. Being quiet all the time. Shutting up, because they can't deal with how you walk or how you talk or how you speak and how you stand on firm on who it is that you are. You see, you a shining star for real. And they gonna come to know that. You see? Even if they don't want to see it, they gonna see it. Even if they play blind to it, you can't play. You can play blind all day. That just means that the light that you be shining, the light that we be shining, be blinding they motherfucking ass. And that's okay. You see, that's okay. Just long as you stand up on talking to the Most Highs, communicating with your spirit guides and your ancestors, so they make sure that you good. You see, that's all that I'm on here for. Is to remind people you ain't got to be conform. Now, and somebody commented on one of my posts that I did, and it was like, I don't know if he meant to say that I was he was like, it looked like you conform or whatever like that. And I was thinking that he was saying maybe he was trying to say that it looked like I was comfortable. And I'm like, well, either way, if he's saying conform, I'm only conform to the Most Highs and what the Most Highs want me to be. Period. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Not my mama, my daddy, sister, brother, cousin, aunt, uncle, granddaddy. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to be me. Period. And if somebody, I walk as if somebody got a problem with it, they ain't gonna say nothing either way because of the energy that I give off. They still want to be around me. So of course they ain't gonna say nothing. They can say people could go talk behind your back and say, oh, she said such and such. I didn't even know this was like this is cute. Oh, she said such and such, this, that, and the other, but they don't come to you and talk to you about what they got a problem with. That ain't got nothing to do with you. The problems that people have with you ain't got shit to do with you. Unless you actually did some wrong to somebody. You see, I'm just saying, y'all can't be walking around like uh if you was raised a certain way and then you wanna sit and hide yourself because, oh, I don't know how people view me, or I don't know how this, that, and the other. I don't give a fuck how people view me. Even when I'm talking to my kids, yelling at my kids, loving on my kids, whatever, with my children. I don't give a fuck what y'all want to say. If it ain't helping me be better at whatever I'm doing, then mute. You hear me? People could come with their criticisms on whatever it is, and you don't know if it comes from the Most Highs out of people. You will know because it would be something that it'll be confirming what you already know. You see? So y'all don't allow people to try to minimize you or bring you take you back to uh the years that's past. You see, we growing up, we showing up, we knowing up. Period. And if anybody got a problem with it, you could tell them to see the door. Period. I'm just saying, cause I'm very well taken care of, and the people that don't wanna support me in the right way, they gone out of my life. Period. They staying out of my life. Period. Move your feet, lose your fucking seat. I'm just saying, that's how y'all gotta be. Let me see if YouTube got me on here. Cause y'all know how they like to do me. Like I be saying something wrong or something. I'm like, dang. I ain't saying nothing wrong. Okay, here you go. Oh, hold on. Thank you. Like I be saying something wrong or something. I'm like, dang. I ain't saying nothing wrong. You say how high I am. Ah. Baby, I'm high in the sky. I'm high past the clouds in the sky, honey. Sure. I'm high there past the sky, the clouds in the sky. Shoot, I'm up here. I'm raining with the stars. You hear me, the real stars. I'm just saying. That's how my throne sit. Period. They gonna start calling me Your Highness in a minute. They're gonna be like, Your Highness, yeah. That's the kind of respect. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all, don't let nobody, stop you into. And then you might have to, if you feel like you ain't being really honest with people, you might have to isolate yourself just to find out who it is that you are. You see, a lot of people try to, diminish being alone, or just finding your way because, a lot of people want to vampire off your energy. And especially when they see you making a big major change, they still wanna attach themselves to you so they can siphon from you. Now they probably not know what they doing, but they feel like some kind of bond is being broke or whatever like that. They gonna contact you. Like, well, let's see what's going on with they gonna contact you when they feel that bond being broke or whatever is being severed because they didn't want to do right or they didn't see you in your majesty, or they didn't think you was something special. They treated you, and then on top of that, they treated you like you wasn't something, like you wasn't special. You see, they gonna see in they coming days. Period. I'm just saying. And oh well, what that verse in the Bible say, the Most High is gonna make your enemies your footstool. And I've been seeing a lot of that. I'm just saying. Especially when you genuinely love people from your heart and you want to see better for people's lives. Period. You don't even care if they do better than you. You like, dang, I knew they could do it. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I do that. I do it. Because that's why you speak life to people. You see, that's why I speak life to people. And if they get in their feelings for the life I speak, and they feel it is death, guess what? Death gonna come knocking at their door. And I don't mean death as in physical death. It could be a physical death, but a death to their ego. You see, so they can heal and find out who it is that they are. Period. Who it is that they really are. Not living in a made up box that the people around you molded you into being because they were scared to be their authentic self. So they want you to be afraid to be who it is that you are because they were scared. I ain't scared of nothing. Especially if the Most High be for me, who could be against me? Not them one of them, not them one of you here. That's how y'all gotta be walking and talking. Y'all can't be scared of these people, and that's why, even with all the platforms that I do have, I'm going to be who it is that I am. I don't care how quirky I look, weird people think I am. I don't care if they think that I should have wore something different or did this. I don't give a fuck. I do this for me, not nobody everybody else. What's up, Brittany? How you doing? I hope you having a lovely day today. I do this for me to edify who it is that I am. Cause if I don't edify who it is that I am, ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. You see? Ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. And that's why, and that's how you become a pillar that can't get knocked down. You become a tower that nobody can knock down. I don't care what kind of spell work, witchcraft, whatever, what the fuck they be doing in the back, evil eye, whatever. None of that can't bring my tower down. And it's because of the words that I speak and the thing that the Most High that lives within me. Nobody can't come and knock nothing down over here that I got going for myself. And if they attempt and they try, they gonna see they knocking their own self down. Period. You see? Yo, you already know, Brittany. So you have to remember that nobody can knock you down when you standing in the confidence on what the Most High has placed on you. We got a whole covering over us. And sometimes it may seem like, oh dang, I feel like you feel scared, you feel afraid of what's next, what else can happen. But I'm just encourage y'all to remember to talk to the Most Highs. The Most Highs live within all of us. You see, period. They say the Most Highs dwell in temples that's not made with hands, and our bodies haven't not been made with hands. You see, it was made with a perfect intelligence. So, yeah, you already know. That's why I say good rising. I want everybody good rising. You hear me? They got to come through with the come through. So, just don't let nobody don't even have it in your mind to where somebody can knock you down in any kind of way. You have to walk in knowing that you can't get knocked down because you're determined to win at all costs. Not win by, doing something underhanded or win by cheating in some way, or win by doing somebody dirty. A lot of people feel like they have to do somebody dirty to win. No, you just have to stop doing dumb shit that harms other people, so you can stop harming yourself, so you can stop harming your life. You see, that's all they got to remember. Brittany, I know you got to be telling the people. You see, I'm just saying. Don't let nobody get you confused on what it is that you doing in your life. Period. You know you've been placed here to do a certain thing. Do that and focus on that. Period. Don't let nobody come in trying to knock your blocks down. You here, man. Don't let nobody. And they can't anyway. They can't knock your blocks down. And if they do knock them down, guess what? You know how to build it up because you the one that built it in the first place. And then if they knock it down, you're gonna build it better so that it won't get knocked down. You see what I'm saying? So that's a message in itself. You probably is gonna get knocked down, or you is gonna get knocked down. But how you gonna build yourself back up so you won't get knocked down the same way you got knocked down the first time? How you gonna build yourself back up not to do that? What kind of discipline is you gonna put in your life to where you know you ain't going down that road again? Fuck that. We gonna make mistakes. You see, how you gonna get up though? You see, I'm just saying. I say, you know, even when when I'm doing my lives, you know, it's strictly be just the spirit of the Most High speaking through me, through my experiences. You know, because sometimes the Most High will put us through experiences so we can be have strength enough to tell somebody else on what to do, advise, people to, continue to walk the right way, to continue their walk. You see what I'm saying? So they won't get knocked down no more. You see? And people in your past will come back and still try to knock you down. They'll try to finish the job. They're like, how that girl get back up? I thought she was finished. Or how that man get back up? I thought I finished him. And they don't know that what they did was made you even stronger. They don't know what they did made you even stronger, which in that fact made them weak to see they don't have no power over you. And since they see that they don't have no power over you, that makes them weak and cause their ego to die. You see? The false sense of self. And so we want the real people to rise, the real ones. You see? We want people to rise in these times. Not rise with the false self, but rise with the real self and knowing who you are and standing firm on that, period. I don't care if they try to knock you down, make you frown, whatever. And people use subtle words to try to knock you down. I don't care if it's over the phone, in your face, subtly. They be doing subtle stuff, and you have to watch people around you, observe. That's another thing. One thing I learned is to observe the people around me, observe what I'm looking at, like really look at what's going on, and that's how I find out who I am. A lot of the things that people showed me is who I am, how strong I am, how much power that I hold in my temple. That's what they showed me, even though they was trying to say something else or say something opposite to what I am. That just made me realize haters. I'm like, well, dang, where that come from? Yeah, I'm gonna realize a lot, but don't be, when you start realizing things in your life and the people in your life, good or bad, don't be afraid to recognize it and move accordingly. You see? Don't be afraid to wake up to the truth. You see? I'm just saying. But that's all I had to say, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I gotta go in here and fix me something to eat, baby, because I've been on here for 30 minutes. Y'all go back, watch the live. Don't forget to hit that like. Share with who I know somebody need to hear this. Share with, whoever you think need to, hear this message, because I think a lot of people is dwelling in the false self, and they need to rise themselves. They need to die to that false self and rise themselves up to being authentically who they are. And that's pure love, pure truth. You see? Thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Ah, you gonna be one of my A1 day one. Hey, cause this channel is growing. I'm just saying, and there ain't nobody stopping this. Period. All right, y'all. Peace, love, wholeness. I love y'all so much. See y'all on the next live. Our next video. Hey.